Welcome to the video on how to import a DXF file. A DXF file generally consists of multiple features. Each feature can be categorized by layer name, color, and optional block name and additional block attributes. When importing features from a DXF file, there are two options. Option 1, import a selection of the features based on manually configured matching. Or Option 2, import features using a geo plugin that handles the matching. In this video, we will focus on the first option. To import a DXF file, select Current Situation in the ribbon bar and click on Geo Import. Once the Geodata wizard has opened, click Next to begin. In this video, we will import buildings for measures. Therefore, we select the Measures option and click Next. Since we do not yet have a measure, we select the first option named New Measure. We keep the Buildings option selected and click Next to continue. In this step, we select the AutoCAD DXF file option and click Next. In this step, we will select a file from the GeoShare. Alternatively, you can select a local file. Also note that we should select the coordinate reference system for our DXF file. This choice will be stored in your project as a setting. Once the features are identified, click Next to continue. For AutoCAD files, we need to select which layers we would like to import. Note that each layer shows an amount of identified features. Use the Select All and Deselect All button to include or exclude all layers. Select Show Empty Layers to inspect layers that did not provide any features. We choose to import buildings from the hatch layers A to D and click Next. In this step, we can visually inspect the features. Click Next to continue. In this step, we can select a filter, but we want to import all features from the selected layers, so we select No Filtering. Here we select what method is used to name the created buildings. We select the second option and base the naming on the layer attribute. Inspect the example naming scheme and click Next to continue. We import all attributes in this step and click Next. In this step, we decide how to assign functions to the features. When importing features from multiple layers, it is advised to use a geo plugin in this step to match functions to features. How to configure such a geo plugin is explained in a different video. In this DXF example, we only have 4 layers and we assign a different function per layer. We select the option function Custom Mapping. Next, add a new name filter by clicking on the Add button in the bottom of the screen. Next, select the layer attribute for the function filter. Also check the specific value box and click on the Values button to select a layer name for the value. Finally, we select a function by clicking on the Select button. Now we repeat this step 3 more times for the other layers. We keep the default function on Other function and click Next to continue. In this step, we can select the stakeholders. Again, it is possible to create a custom mapping. Once assigned, click Next. Click Finish to create the measure and buildings based on the configured features. Next, inspect the measure by selecting Future Design in the ribbon bar and click on Measures. Now select the newly created measure. In the Detail panel of this measure, click on the Activate Measure link and inspect the result in the 3D visualization. You now know how to import a DXF with a custom mapping. Also remember that the custom mapping can be automated using a geo plugin in the function assignment step in the Geo Wizard.